ready to go. So the 2-year-olds are now set. Light flashing. Off and racing. Oh, Firearm stood there, missed it terribly. About 4 or 5 behind the field, and Shenton Road's got no pace. First to get going is Morikawa, jumping quickly. Hillside Avenue charging across his Properata, and they're also going to be quickly attacked by Dixie Doo charging forward. Over on the inside, Axopar, a length and a half behind them. To Awe Inspired, better than midfield, leaving the back. Around the outside then came Irresistible Man. They're followed further back in the field by Wild Promise. A length and a half away behind those is All the Rage. Right back there in proceedings with Tigerland. Firearm, who made a terrible mess of the start. Firearm, it's back second from last. Back with it, Shenton Road. Hillside Avenue, they led them at the 400-metre mark over Properata, who's up there within about a half to 3/4. Hillside Avenue drops it off, though, for the time being. Over on the inside, Morikawa, Dixie Doo behind those, and further back, Axopar. At the 220, Hillside Avenue from Properata. Dixie Doo keeps coming. Hillside Avenue, Dixie Doo looming on the outside with 100 left to go, but Hillside Avenue is in for the fight. Hillside Avenue, Dixie Doo, they're going to go to it. Won't be much in it at all. They went to the line. Close. Hillside Avenue, Dixie Doo with a dive on the post. In behind them, Axopar's run third, and right behind those then, pulling up next of all is Awe Inspired. They're followed further back, Morikawa, and then came Wild Promise, who picked off a few. Behind those as well is All the Rage, and a good gap to Irresistible Man back there in the field. Back with it is Tigerland, followed further back Firearm. Not sure what happened at the start there, but it missed it hopelessly. Then came Playing Solo, and it beat one to the line, and that one was absolutely tailed off a furlong behind them, Shenton Road. Great go. Oh, it might be Dixie Doo. It might be. A breath. Dixie Doo lunging at Hillside Avenue right at the psychological moment on the post. And here at Belmont Park, you do get a little bit of a rub when you're on the outside. We wait for the numbers. Dixie Doo, under the vigour of Chris Parnham, gunning Hillside Avenue, Brad Parnham down and running on Axopar behind those, and not far from them was another of the newcomers, Awe Inspired, a tidy effort as well. No numbers, here they come now, and 8's got it. Dixie Doo, the shooting to win filly for Sean and Jake Casey. Over 10 Hillside Avenue, 11 Axopar, and 13 Awe Inspired. 8, 10, 11, 13. And it's a nose, a length, those details. 112, 1-6 after the running of the Liquor Barons plate. Tight go for the Durran family, the shooting to win filly from 10 plates, and opens up her account today. Been promising to win one, and it might be the start of a pretty good week for the family as well. Out of 10 plates, the Dam of Aberdeen Flyer. For Sean, Jake Casey and Dixie Doo arriving, starting 440. They did bet $11 about Dixie Doo yesterday. Hard to believe. But anyway, they did, and some have collected. Hillside Avenue by Pinatubo from Melba Avenue. Simon Miller, Brad Parnham is second, and Axopars by Bondi from Outboard Motors, Lucy Fury for Dan Morton. But a great go. Race 6, Heat 6 of the National Apprentice Series coming up at 5 after 5. 9, Howdy, a late one. 13, Just Leroy. 14, Magic Whistle. 15, Sparkle Corner. 16, Reginald. The emergencies all coming out there. Let's go back to Lockie. We've seen some pretty tight racing here this afternoon.
You're earning your keep this afternoon, Darren, that's for sure. Dixie Doo gets the job done marginally ahead of Hillside Avenue on the line, and for the large majority of the straight, it looked like Hillside Avenue was going to do enough to reel off the efforts of Dixie Doo late, but that wasn't to be, with Dixie Doo getting the job done at the appropriate time. Chris Parnham, he's about to weigh in and make things official. I can't find Sean or Jake Casey after the win at Dixie Doo. I'll have to find them perhaps after Riley catches up with Chris Parnham, who has made things official, and here he is with Riley.
Thanks, Lockie. Catching up with Chris Parnham for the second time today. Chris, it was heads up, heads down, and it looked as though she took a little while to hit top gear late, Dixie Doo, but she got the nose down when it mattered.
Yeah, she did. I wasn't sure on the line, but no, she really sort of was a gutsy type of effort. She had a good sprint on her in the straight, and the leader gave something to run down. So no, good fighting finish.
Is she a filly that's just looking for a little bit further, do you think? I know she had a torrid run last start down there at Bunbury and did a bit of work, but it did seem as though that even there she was only really winding up strongly late at the back end of the 1,200 metres.
Yeah, she's a little bit. She's just not a ready-made 2-year-old. Like she's still quite green in the run, and she's a long way from the furnished product. So I think once she goes to the paddock and comes back next preparation, you know, they're going to see a better horse.
Looking ahead to the weekend, can Masmello be the horse to deliver you a WA Oaks? If they race, of course, given the forecast does look a little bit dire at this stage.
Yeah, it doesn't look great, but very happy with the filly. She's obviously, everyone saw her win the other day. It was pretty impressive, and yeah, we're looking forward to seeing what she can do stepping up to 24.
Best of luck there, and well done again.
Thank you.
There's Chris Parnham. That's the second leg of a double here at Belmont Park for him this afternoon. He combines with Sean and Jake Casey for yet another individual 2-year-old winner, with Dixie Doo getting the job done in race 5 here at Belmont.